From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Atlanta Braves. Richard Hull makes his big league debut right after this. Drew Steckenrider, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. He only pitched into the 3rd inning, but fortunately the teammates scored some runs and he was able to come away with a no decision. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and he's going to need to pitch a lot better in this one.
Settling in now, Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best. Can he get up and make the play? He can indeed. A great play there for the first out.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
In now, Troy Tulowitzki, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. 0-1 count and the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Count even at 2-2. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, there's no doubt this club really needs Kevin Kiermaier to turn it around. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Digging in, Edgar Martinez. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And we're just underway from SunTrust Park. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So striding forward now, James Heim. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. The 0-2 once more. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. This guy is a member of the 500 home run club. Now, that club isn't as exclusive as it used to be, but that's a lot of dingers. Appreciate this guy. It's going to be fun to watch him hit. He's one of the all-time greats.
Stepping in for the Braves, Andrew Jones. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone. A solo home run off the bat of Andrew Jones. 34 home runs now on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Stepping up now, Chipper Jones. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, this guy's had a terrific season right now. 3rd in average as we're winding down the stretch. This guy's had a solid year.
He really has, and he'd have to get smoking hot to chase down the batting title leader right now. But if you would have told him coming out of spring training, if he could finish in the top 5 in batting average, everyone would have signed that in blood.
Slow little grounder left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Dale.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dale Murphy. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Man, D-Row, this guy is some kind of raking right now, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Yeah, looks so confident in the box right now, Dan. Rhythm and timing, you hear so many hitters talk about it. This guy is a perfect example of that. He has got lightning in his hands right now.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And that, as you see, will extend his hitting streak to an even 30 ball games. That is some month of baseball.
D-Row, I'm going to have to ask you about this. Is that kind of the number when you start thinking about, hey, you're having a really good streak?
I would say 5 is probably a really good.
So this guy's raking right now.
30 games. You know what I think of when I think of 30 games? That's a month of sleeping with just nice dreams every night. One knock every game for a month. Pretty special.
Bumgarner sets. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. McGriff swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Murphy stands at 2nd with 2 gone. Hit out toward 2nd. Boone scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Coming to the plate now, Brett Boone. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. From the stretch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Swung on and missed. That strike two. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And he struck him out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he fouls this one off.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
And that is down, as that could be two bases.
Hey guys, that was a nice job by the batter right there. He's able to get his front foot down early, recognize the backdoor slider, stay inside it, and drive it the other way.
First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Runner at second here with one man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the stretch, the 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They still trail 1-0. Into the box now, Mike Gerber. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Mike Gerber.
Here comes the first pitch. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
Batting 7th.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Drew. Second rider.
Stepping in now, Drew Steckenrider, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Martinez is over to take a look. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. There's one. On to first, a double play.
Batting 9th. The second baseman, Matt.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Here's Max Moroff standing in. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. So in now for San Francisco, Richard Hull. And as you could imagine, the butterflies are fluttering as this is his first major league at-bat.
I know exactly what this guy's feeling right now, Matty, and I can tell you this. Fact, he cannot feel his legs right now. The only thing I was concerned about my first big league AB is if the camera guys could see my legs shaking.
His path to the big leagues wasn't the most direct, but you have to give him a whole lot of credit for getting here. He has a chance to make an impression on the higher-ups here in September and earn a more permanent spot on this roster next year.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Mookie Betts.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another chance. James Beam. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and here comes Andrew. First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to be a base hit for Andrew. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, third baseman.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy and then one's a single. Go figure.
So a runner at first with one out now, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Into the box now, Dale Murphy. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. One left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-0. Leading off the inning, Troy Tulowitzki, and they'll need him to.
The shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, while you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. McGriff is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
A bullet to first base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The third baseman, Mike.
So striding in, Mike Moustakas, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fouled off. Back up the middle. He's got it. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Now at the plate, Fred McGriff. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, Fred McGriff.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mike.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Gerber. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count. Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box, Drew Steckenrider as he puts it on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for San Francisco.
All right, thanks,
the left
Heidi.
fielder, number 5. Williams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And he misses again. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. James Hoyt takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 50.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And it's fouled away. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Striding in, Richard Hull. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Williams stands at first with 1 out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gerber has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number 40.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next. Two out with the man at first. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. The 1-2 fouled away. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 1 left for San Francisco. They're down 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Moroff. He flew out in his last at bat.
Second baseman, Max Moroff.
Here comes the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. A bouncer to the left side. Moustakas has it, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Standing in, James Heaney. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Oh, and they've got him picked off.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Go!
In now, Chipper Jones. Ripped down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
The right fielder.
And now time
3.
is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dale Murphy. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Braves will settle for just the one. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 3 and the Giants nothing. Here's Mookie Betts, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike, 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a slider that misses below the zone.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Troy Tulowitzki sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Digging in now, Britt Boone. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And the inning is over. Giants leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Nick Kingham is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
49, Nick Kingham.
Coming to the plate now, Fred McGriff. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The next 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Mike Gerber will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Tyler Flowers. Brian McCann will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Soft liner to the left side, and this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Stepping in now, James Hoyt. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now back, second baseman.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Brian Dozier will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Dozier.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he delivers in the pinch as this will plate 1 and possibly 2. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Standing in now, James Beam. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Giants nothing. Brian McCann will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Brian Dozier will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here. Third baseman Mike Moustakas.
Leading off for the Giants, the third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Tyler Wade will come on defensively. Now as he takes over at second. Melky Cabrera is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Now playing left field, number 53.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The count now at 2-1. Here's the 2-1 home. This ball will be chopped foul. The 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Nick Williams comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Striding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Brad.
He's set and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Williams, a runner at second with 1 away. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Richard.
Stepping into the box, Richard Hull. Andres Colon will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0. is looked at for the first strike. Cologne features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Miguel Cabrera will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Two down, runners at first and second. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Giants leave a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5. Chase Anderson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Anderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run producing part of the order with nobody out.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his
Now
4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And this will be fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss by Chipper, and he's down on strikes. Stepping in, Dale Murphy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Murphy.
First offering on its way. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ready for another shot now. Fred McGriff, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Jones at second with 2 down. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 5. And now back to the leadoff spot.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Troy Percival's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 40, Troy.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now the 2-0 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
Here's our line score to this point. You see the Braves leading this one from SunTrust Park as we play inning number 8. 1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and now it'll be the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki. 0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1 in there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Stepping up to the plate, Edgar Martinez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Murphy is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Braves. Here's Melky Cabrera.
Leading up for the Braves, the left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. A solo home run for Melky Cabrera. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
It was a double for him in his first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Leonis Martin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Leonis Martin.
No balls and one strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit on the ground but foul. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he grounds one briskly to short. One there on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Last chance coming up for the G-men. It's the Braves 6 and the Giants nothing. Garrett Yang is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Leonis Martin is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. The 1-0 home is outside for a ball. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Martin. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't.
William Davis will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 32, William Davis.
In now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Cabrera, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The relay on to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Now to the plate, Nick Williams. He doubled his last time through.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Hit down the line at first. Moustakas leads off second with nobody out. That misses 1-2. Davis, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He was taken in the 26th round back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And that misses for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Fouled off. 1 out and a runner on second base. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Left side, but well fouled. Popped him up. McGriff has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Richard Hull, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. So 1-1 home. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1. Line to the right side. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 3 runs already home here. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Last strike here for the Giants. Cut fastball misses 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ground ball foul down the left side. Swing and a ball hammered high and deep out to center field. Back on it is Andrew, but this one is gone.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Chris
Your
Pfeiffer
attention,
gets
please.
the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing
Number
off.
18, Chris Pfeiffer.
Into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. As he'll take a look at ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Atlanta Braves earn home victory number 50 on the season. James Hoyt gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshowNation.com.